Joe Biden likes to, well, we've seen him do this multiple times. He tries to rewrite history, whether it's based on something he said or his stance on something policy-wise. And we've just seen it over and over throughout he can't remember anything because he's old. And more importantly than that, he's a liar.
That's a bad combo. When you can't remember your lies, this is going to get interesting.
And you lie profusely, which he does and always has his whole career. And that's just a fact. I'm not hating on him. You could just go back. We've played you the examples.
You know, if he said I had waffles for breakfast, you couldn't believe it.
No, you couldn't. Well, so he tried to do that today in a speech he gave on foreign policy on Afghanistan. And that's the basis of our first Crazy Town. Roll it, G.
I flew to Afghanistan, to the Kunar Valley, a rugged mountainous region on the border with Pakistan. What I saw on that trip reinforced my conviction. I said, among with others, we'd follow Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell if need be. That's exactly what we did, and we got him.
There's been some recent confusion about that, about whether you told the president to conduct the raid or not to conduct the raid. Which is it?
Everything I said was completely accurate. I just never until last Tuesday night told the whole story. It was something that was a difficult call for the president. So we sat in the cabinet room and at the end of the day, making the decision, he said, now I want everybody's opinion. Two people for certain said absolutely do something. One, the CIA director said go. Two, the Secretary of Defense said don't go.
Every single person in that room hedged their bet, except Leon Panetta. Leon said go. Everyone else said,
oh boy,
49, 51, So it got to me and he said, Joe, what do you think? And I said, I didn't know we had so many economists around the table. I said, we owe the man a direct answer. Mr. President, my suggestion is don't go. We have to do two more things to see if he's there.
I joked and I said, you all sound like 17 Larry Summers, an economist, on the one hand and the other hand. And he said, Joe, what would you do? And there was a third option that I didn't really think we should do. I said, I think we should make one more pass with another UAV to see if it is him. In order to give the president the leeway he needed, I said, Mr. President, there's one more thing we can do, what we had discussed about another pass to see whether it was bin Laden. I said, you should do that, and there'd be still time to have the raid, but that's what I would do. Immediately, we got up, as we always do, and I walked out with the president. We walked up to the Oval. I said, Mr. President, follow your instincts. Mind how you should do it, but follow your instincts.
So the reporting that you were opposed to the raid is incorrect?
What the reporting was accurate when I said I didn't say go, and I didn't.
The next morning, he came down through the diplomatic entrance, getting in a helicopter, I believe, to go to Michigan. I'm not positive of that. He turned to Tom Donald and said, go. Knowing that as loyal as everyone is around that table, when pressed and when books were written later, would have said, I didn't tell him to do that. I said, we owe the man a direct answer. Mr. President, my suggestion is don't go.
I said, among with others, we'd follow Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell if need be.
Yeah, sure you did, Gramps. Sure you did.
Oh my God,
Hold
that's
it.
incredible.
Slow it down.
What a great editing.
Gates of hell.